All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between us. We are now jumping into a new series for you. It's going to be Namshar versus RiSky. And we're going to start off on Nightshade. And with this player spawning in the bottom right, the Blue Zerg. Representing the United Kingdom, this is RiSky.
And in the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, we had his teammate yesterday. He was the hope of many, and now Namshar as well. Gonna be the hope of Infinity Gaming in this bracket. We have the... I just said the name, god damn it. I just spoiled it for everyone. We have the Red Zerg, all the way from the Great White North. No, not Canada. Sweden. We have representing Team Infinity Gaming. It is Namshar. It's going to be our first ZvZ of the evening.
Yes, it is. Finally, a mirror matchup I can talk about.
Yeah, I'm just going to get my pillow ready.
Yeah, but why are you getting your pillow and your blanket ready? We're not in World of Sleepers.
Well, yeah, but... I saved my mattress for that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But you know, we also have World of Sleepers. We do sell pillows, whatever. Anyway, that's enough about our.
Coming down. It's not the time. I was just gonna bring up the new pillow deal.
Oh,
it's not the time.
It's not the time for pillows. So it is opening up as a standard ZvZ at the moment. Both players. Opening up hatch before pool. None of this fancy pool first shenanigans going to be happening. So what we're going to be looking for is when either player is going to start taking their thirds, what vision they are, when they want to transition to Roaches or Baneling. That's going to be the case here. Because we should, to be fair, you should be well versed on ZvZ because we do cast GPO.
That is fair. Yeah, that is pretty fair. The land of C, more like land of ZvZ, am I right?
Yeah. You're not kidding, but it looks like both players are going for identical builds at the moment, both getting speed about the same time, both getting their thirds.
So now it's just the execution.
Both getting their Baneliness at the same time. This is mirror matchup at the same time.
Well, this is a deviation. Well, no, because RiSky has getting a couple of more links. And Namshar's getting a couple more drones, so look, we gotta find the slightest difference.
We gotta find the slightest difference. Oh, that's a lot of links actually coming in from RiSky.
Oh yeah, it looks like he might do the good old flood the third, back off. Just have to secure my economic lead. And once I get that covered, so long as I can defend the counterattack, I will be in a pretty good position. That's the thought process of ZvZ. Or the thought process of the aggressor in ZvZ.
Well, Namshar is going to morph in for Banelings here. 5 now to try and help with this defense. Lings are going to come in as a queen and a micro. Baneling, how is RiSky's Bane? Ling Moko does actually seem to be pretty good.
Yep, RiSky's being very conservative here. He's making sure that he does not... Yup. He is not taking any risks. That's a bit of a risk, though.
Oh, that was, but
RiSky is kind of still in this, but he will have to pull something off with these Banelings of his. Does actually get a nice little scout, and he is trying to reinforce as best as he can. Namshar, though, looks like he might be able to hold this.
Yeah, but the rest of that army down at the natural is gonna find some closure there. Baneling's just morphing in left, right, and center from both these players trying to gain an edge.
I can't even tell what's going on. Trying to raise your edge, if you will.
I didn't realize Drogo was in this match, but nice Baneling hit there, but the Fed is up and defender's advantage in full effect for RiSky. Oh, that's the loop around by these Lings, but a Bane is there to herd them away.
This is an intricate dance going on right now, I gotta say, Quirky. This is
dance. This is how Light won us a championship.
It's the Ling Hokey Cokey. You put the Lings go in, the Lings go out.
put your banelings in, you put your banelings out. But actually, he split up his link force here. And it's actually really
It's
good here. Actually managed to get...
Able to set the banelings. Oh! That is a connection if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, but
and now
that's
the queen is picked off. RiSky is just flooding in reinforcements left and right. I think RiSky wants to end this. He cannot be bothered. This is a bit of a risk, but it does actually pay off for him in the end.
Yeah, he's even transferring. Namshar's even transferring drones. He's confident that he's held this.
That he is, but is he though? Is the question.
These banelings.
He has not, for the time
so
being, the
threatening.
banelings are just trading with one another. This is Lingbane. This is the Lingbane wars that I love in ZvZ. None of that roach nonsense.
No drones are being made. No more other units except for 2 queens at the moment by Namshar, but
None
that's
of this roach nonsense.
No roaches,
for
which
a little
is
bit
a
of
stupid unit.
Namshar looking to make a little bit of a counterattack, or at least draw RiSky's forces back, but I think RiSky has more than enough here. If he doesn't, so long as he doesn't lose the links to banelings, he should be in a fantastic position. As
oh my god, he even goes into the main!
What is going on here? Lings do eventually get cleared out here from
just
Namshar.
more links flooding in!
I think Namshar has finally held this though.
Yeah, I mean, look at that bank for Namshar compared to RiSky.
Yeah, that might have been the wrong choice to make. Man, RiSky was looking so solid in his offense as well for quite a while, but Namshar, he just did not waver in his defense. He knew that he could eventually hold this. He knew that if he did hold it, he would be in a great position. And that's that confidence for you. You gotta have that confidence to counterattack with a run-by.
And he's gonna do it. But, I mean, look at that bank for Namshar. He has over 1,000 mineral bank at the moment. He is starting to get roaches now.
I can just imagine. If not for the fact that he was capped at 90 supply, I can just imagine Namshar flooding in. You thought you could link flood me? You thought you could come into my house and link flood me? But that's not going to be the case for quite a while. Namshar is not looking to take any unnecessary risks. He's going to roach up, grab his lair. He knows he has the economic advantage, and he knows that he does not want to waste that.
He doesn't, and now the link's backing up for 2 lanes? A bit of
Sure, yeah. No half measures. You gotta make sure that there's no scouting going on.
Well, roaches now are starting to be on their way here.
Yeah, and that could I think there's always in every bracket this one player that I always just want to say calm down. I think in this bracket it is RiSky. I just want to say RiSky. Relax, man. Relax. Just back off. You have the map control for now, you know. You don't have to keep pushing this. Just macro up, you know. You're in a pretty good position. Just, you know, just calm down.
Oh, he does. Oh, that's a kill.
That's actually a really good snipe. Okay, never mind. Disregard my advice. If he did calm down, he wouldn't have gotten that.
Still managing to pick off a number of these key units, even having to cancel that 12 that was coming in. It's now you can see it was just all rally because there's a whole heap of overlords over here.
Will patrol? Nope, they're just rallied to the other side of the map. And the wars are still going on. We have advanced from the Lingbane stage. Looks like we're going into the Roach phase, which I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't get that, but, you know, sometimes you can't really avoid it.
Yeah, Namshar's defense too strong. But RiSky with a nice little run by does get at least 1 drone.
That he does. They're surrounded on these queens, though.
And that's 4th as well. Where's is it going to be cancelled this time? There we go.
Namshar just cannot get a 4th. RiSky is not allowing it. He's prowling like a predator.
What? Did you see what the drones, the couple of Rangers of the Queen were doing?
A little bit. I think I caught a glimpse of that, but yeah, we need to move faster.
Yeah. Anyway, Roach, sorry, Ling run by here by Namshar does manage to get a Roach. So good, it might get cancelled on this fourth as well.
Yeah, turning the tables on RiSky by quite a bit. RiSky might be overestimating. Does gift a kill, but he does focus on this base of Namshar. Is a cancel. I think RiSky just decided to atone for, hey man, I know I killed that base. I'm sorry, dude. Here's, you know what? Kill my base. It's fine.
Yeah. But it does seem to be both players are now just content to.
This could be really dangerous for RiSky, or should I say risky for RiSky, because look at the army supply. Namshar is already marching across the map.
And already killing 14 drones with this Ling run by.
Going down. This surround might be what RiSky needs.
I don't think so.
It might be what.
Ooh, that Overlord just surviving.
I mean, it would give RiSky a much needed positional advantage. He doesn't have. He's already down.
Yeah, it's another kill.
Ouch. Yeah, I was gonna say RiSky was already down in the numbers advantage, so he needs to win a positional battle. The Mutas are trying to help. Yeah, they do pick off the Ravagers, and that's actually pretty useful. But in the end, I think the numbers are just way too much for Namshar.
Way too much. Way too much for RiSky.
Even the surround. Yeah, I mean, it's way too much numbers for Namshar to lose, I think. And GG is called.
GG.
Well played. Namshar gonna be taking game 1 of that best of 3 ZvZ. I'm glad we got to see that extended Lingbane Wars. If we can get more of that, if we can get more of that, that would be moi. Looking to move into Triton LE by the sea, and it's a good thing that. Seal is not around, because I would not want to be the one that has to calm him down. Oh no, not calm him down. What's it called? Yeah.
It has to save him from his heart attack.
Yeah, that's the word.
Wait.
Let me invite you to the lobby real quick.
Yeah. So I figured I didn't see the lobby link. So I'm like,
rip. All right, and we are going in.
The last hope for C.
The last hope. We got Captain Kiwi on the forefront. Can he deal with... What would Namshar be? Because he resides in Canada now, but he is Swedish.
Canadian Swedish? Swedish
sure.
Canadian?
Sure. Trying to find... What's that one Captain America villain?
Red Skull?
Close enough.
Wow, okay.
What was it? Could be Snow Skull for Namshar?
Snow Skull,
He's from a snowy area? Yeah.
I guess we'll see. On the other side... All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are now on to Triton Ellie for this second game of this series, and spawning in the bottom right, the red zone, representing, once I find it again, representing Infinity Gaming, the Swedish Canadian himself. It's Namshar.
And in the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Triton LE, we have everybody give him your energy. He is the torchbearer of the hopes of millions around the world, whether they be British, Australian, or ANZ, or from the sea. The player representing Epic Gaming. We have all the way. Well, currently he's in whatchamacallit. Currently he's in the offline studio at Katowice, but all the way from Korea. Although before Korea, he was from the UK, representing both the United Kingdom of New Zealand and Britain. We have RiSky. Also known as Captain Kiwi. And it looks like we're just gonna... Well, I say it looks like we're gonna have a lot more of the same. I kind of hope that that's gonna be the case. If this is indicative of that very aggressive Roach, not Roach, the other unit, Lingbane phase. And it does seem to be the case. We will have to see what the third base timing is going to be looking like. And definitely we'll have to see who wants to be the aggressor and who wants to be the defender. It looks like Namshar wants to get his third immediately, as quick as he can. Well, so does RiSky, to be fair.
Yeah.
RiSky actually getting it a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
But just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, just, yeah, you know, just small, you know. You don't have to go all the way. Just a little bit. Baneless will be the first thing, the tech choice of Namshar. So it looks like, well, I say that, but the Baneling Nest can be used defensively and aggressively. If there's anything gleam from the previous game.
We saw, last game. But, of course, 10 more Lings on the way here. Maybe he's just going to go through his good old-fashioned flood here.
That is a Roachborn. So, yeah, it looks like RiSky is going to be playing a more standard sort of CVC. He doesn't really want to go into these extended Ling Bane wars. Thank you, Mouth. So he will just be looking to deny this third and just go straight onto Roaches if he can.
Well, Banelings are already being walked here. So may stop it. The Fed does manage to get up, but the amount of Lings here.
It's a very good surround from RiSky's Lings. Once again, being very, very careful with these Banelings. Does not want to risk anything. Does lose a handful, but the momentum is still going.
Roach is on the way now from RiSky. Roachborn already going down here. Oh, Namshar, but it's going to be too late. He's going to have to play catch-up.
He's got such a head start in that regard. But, my heart skipped a beat there.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh.
It doesn't matter how used to StarCraft 2 you get, how many games you watch, that your heart will always skip a beat when Lings are close to Banelings.
Or Marines are close to Banelings. Or probes are close. So workers are close to Banelings. Just anything that's close to Banelings that can die. Like one Baneling hit, maybe two.
I do concur with that. RiSky's gonna back off in terms of his aggression now. He knows that he's ahead tech-wise, so he's just looking to build up his forces and go for an even more potent push as the game does go on. After getting a little bit of scout, sees the third base, knows that RiSky does have the drone advantage over him. So Namshar has a little bit of time. Ooh, coming in with his own Roach is going to be trying to deny these Lings. Having a little bit of backup. Actually, Namshar just going straight for it, trying to go for a run-by maybe. Or it's possible he also moved him there.
Yeah. I think he moved him there. But
probably. Sometimes you don't gotta overthink things.
But it looks like Namshar actually just wants to push out here with his Roach count. But
got it.
RiSky going for that Spire now.
Ooh, he's going full C. He's getting that meter switch up. Namshar wants to assert himself on the map, but RiSky is still finding these little pockets where Namshar has no vision. So he's gonna sneak these Lings right into the third base, and it finally is under siege. This queen is gonna go down. Actually doesn't. That was a very good micro on those drones. But it does also pull the entire army of Namshar back. And RiSky is just content to consolidate his forces, build up his army. Spire is almost done, so he just wants to bank up the gas to make sure he can get those Mutalisks up.
Yeah.
Namshar just trying to be a bit more macro, aggressive in terms of his income. He wants all of that moolah as quick as he can. What will he do with it, though, is going to be the question. Is ahead on the upgrade-wise, already getting his +1. Second Evo Chamber, I think, has just completed. But will it really matter when RiSky floods in with 7 Mutalisks and a ton of flyer weapons? Well, I say a ton, but... No, he has not, yeah. Namshar, I think...
Oh, now he's going to spot it. It might be too late.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Namshar, I don't think, had any spores. Now he's getting them. His Overseer will go down, and RiSky, he's just glad. This is not quite a fake out, but it's a little bit of fake out. He's just going to reinforce these Mutalisks with a heck of a lot of roaches, and he is going to go for that multi-prong that we do like to see in that ZvZ.
Taking his own Baneliness a bit late, but yeah, they'll do. Oh, does manage to pick up 2 Ravages here. Maybe.
Ooh, he doesn't quite get him, but he does force Namshar back, making sure that Namshar cannot fight in the fort location that he does want to. Seems like, yep, Namshar was the one to get the Hydralisk stand, and now going into Lurkers, which I question a little bit. I think in the long run it'll help out, but if you need units immediately, I would think it's probably better to just spend it on units. I wouldn't know though.
I mean, technically it is ZvZ. It generally goes, so it goes Link Bane to Roaches into Hydro.
Right.
At least on the standard, like, you know, let's say Plat to Diamond.
Right.
You know, late game, but with these Hydralisks, he seems to be, you know, can fight off these Mutalisks pretty easily, as well as added the added benefit of going into those late game Lurkers.
Yeah, I think maybe I underestimated the Lurker choice just quite a bit. RiSky is already maxed out though. Yeah, that's a donger if I've ever seen one. Namshar is gonna really have to get some amazing positions, miracle
so
positions,
many Banelings
if you will.
as well. If those
Banelings
can crash into those Hydralisks.
Absolutely. Even if they crash into the Roaches, that'll, I imagine, soften them up enough that the rest of the Roaches of RiSky should be able to clean up. RiSky's
concave
central hooks just finished.
Oh, one of the Banelings dying to the Biles. But it looks like
they actually do.
RiSky is just pushing too. Gotta push on forward. The Hydralisks are coming in, but it's not gonna be enough here. The Roaches, they're coming in. In the back lines, the Mutants are coming in, picking off the Ravages right now, but it's not going to be enough. The Roaches just surging on forward. There's no detection for these Lurkers.
Not yet. All of these Lurkers are very injured, though. Does Wretched borrow 1 Lurker in the end?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not. That's a corpse that I was just looking at. So all these Roaches are very, very injured. Namshar doesn't really have the means to finish them off. He's trying, he's pulling the boys in the last-ditch attempt, but GG is called. RiSky is going to tie up that series sideways. 1-1.
Yeah, and spam those hashtags Frisky for RiSky in the chat. We have got ourselves a series coming up.
We have got a series. Oh boy. Haste match. I am hold. What is going to be going on in our next match?
Wait,
it is
hold up.
Yep. I'm waiting with bated breath. getting ready for it. He is getting ready for it. This is gonna be huge. It is gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge.
And now
I'm waiting for
Grant's
the
casting
payoff.
this as well.
I'm waiting for the payoff. Wait, did you say hold up? He's getting his breath. He is getting his breath. He's getting it in and out. He's prepping them lungs. He is prepping them lungs. Yeah, this is gonna be huge when this is gonna be huge when we get it in. This is we're going into the map. We are gonna be going into the map. Okay, be into the map very, very soon. Getting it up in there. We're counting down.
Maple syrup from Namshar. He's Swedish.
He's in Canada right now. Yeah, exactly. He is in Canada. Alright, our players are in fact ready. And we are going to be going into our next map. The ace match in this best of 3 series. Everybody get it ready. Get it all ready. Get your ears ready. And most of all, get your...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for the ace match. As somebody...
No! No! Cur! No! Well, our game crashed. Oh no. Oh no. It looks like we're gonna be going into a radio cast. Unexpected fatal error, yup.
Yeah.
I get that. I've gotten that before. I have gotten that before. Not at all fun to be in the receiving end of that. And looks like we might go into a radio cast. We might not. We'll see what the decision will be. But we are back in it.
All right.
Oh boy.
Rip Croup.
Rip Croup.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, spawning. We are on World of Sleepers. I hope you got your mattresses ready as we go into the real descriptive caster I love to cast right now for you. And spawning up in the top right, the Swedish Canadian himself, representing Infinity Gaming. This is Namshar.
And in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, you're spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of World of Sleepers. We have the gray blue Zug all the way coming in down from Korea. He is the blue Zug, representing Epic Gaming, as well as the United Kingdom, as well as the the Zealand that is more recent. We have Captain Kiwi himself, it's RiSky. All right, we should be able to apologize for the delay, but we should be able to get this screen shared onto Discord. Suddenly I have to observe all of a sudden. Nope, actually I can just use you.
I'm using Grant.
Well, time to follow Grant. And it looks like it's just going to be fairly standard ZvZ that we've been seeing throughout this series. It's Lings are coming out from both sides. Metabolic Boost is going to be coming down. Namshar going to be the one to really go for that Ling Team 6 first. And other than that, it seems fairly on standard. RiSky coming in with a little bit of a scout. Oh, Namshar actually going to be the first one to grab that Baneling Nest, but RiSky is not behind or too behind in that regard.
Yeah.
Namshar does manage to scout out this third base of RiSky, but other than that, not getting too much done. RiSky as well does manage to see that third base of Namshar. It's like poetry. It rhymes. There's a symmetry there. Somebody call George Lucas because that is poetry.
Yeah, it is. And that's a quick Evo chamber coming in from Namshar at his natural wall.
I imagine that this would indicate Namshar wants to be
actually
the aggressor,
going
but
for
RiSky. Yeah, both players want to be the aggressor this game. But there can be only one. Or there can be only one.
Yeah.
And it looks like Namshar will get it sooner, but RiSky will have the defender's advantage. So I'm curious to see how this will play out. You can see quite a bit going on here.
Actually coming in from RiSky.
Yeah, Namshar only now getting it. Alright, seems like we're going for stream share, so sweet. That is just confirmation. We do not have to be overly descriptive anymore. Roachworn gonna be the tech choice out of Namshar. I guess he wants to flip the tables, turn the tables, so to speak. You think you can roach war me? You think you can end the game with roaches on me? I'll end the game with roaches on you.
But it does seem like both these players, they're just content to sitting back for the moment. Like, there's no really aggressive moves coming out from each player. That's an immediate spire coming in from...
This is how you can tell that RiSky is repping C right here.
Yeah. We taught him that. Debbie personally took him aside and was like, all right, I'm going to teach you how to muse, all right? This is how...
He brought him into his... the mountains of India. He said, "Come, my child."
Take him up deep into Himalayas.
RiSky posture. Yep. RiSky is posturing for a run by here. Should be able to see, if nothing else, at least get some scouting information.
Yeah, does see
the Nidus.
Yeah, he did see the Nidus.
That is pretty huge right here. RiSky, he's going to be vigilant right now. He's already got his, Mutalisk out. Or not out, sorry. Spire is done. So he might be looking to deny some Overlords. But actually, Namshar is just going to use his Nidus to reinforce here. That's a juicy connection. And that's another juicy connection on those Lings. It looks like
RiSky.
Namshar.
Can he get?
He does manage to surround Nidus.
Yeah.
And he will also surround these roaches.
Yeah. So,
but is it a red herring? Namshar getting another Nidus up. Immediately scattered by RiSky though. And that is going to be denied. But once again, seems to be a red herring. Namshar is moving in with his main roach army.
moving in, but Nidus does get denied. Deniedus. But Mutas are out.
Nidus is the name
Gonna
of the
be
game.
10 in
Mutas
total,
are out.
but
They're not really going to do too much against these roaches, though.
but
RiSky
that
really needs
Nidus,
surface area. Yeah, RiSky really needs to get a nice round, but Namshar is not looking to give it to him. These drones are being very quick to evacuate it, or these drones are being evacuated very, very quickly. Another Nidus is up, and it looks like Namshar might try to reinforce here. Yup, he does, as he floods the main base of RiSky with these roaches. This is a pretty good mute account from RiSky, but is it going to be enough? I actually think that it's a big enough cloud that it should be able to clear out these roaches, but not before 14
but it's
drones
the
go
counter.
down.
The problem is the counter damage. Can they do anything with it? They're gonna take down the Spire, so
Dude,
no more. That's gonna be plus
denied?
1. It's gonna be denied.
And it was. Well, even more pressure is being dealt to the third.
Oh my god, almost got taken down.
It's a couple more hits, yeah.
Now already spores up in the mineral lines. Burrow is going to be researched now, so that means we might have some tunneling claws on the way here.
I think it's almost inevitable at this point if you're Namshar.
RiSky
is
is
trying to
going
get some
back into the
damage
main.
done.
Only 2 meters is not going to be enough here.
Not quite. It might actually pick off a number of roaches if Namshar isn't careful.
Ooh.
Does deny that spore.
Yeah, but the
will
spore
have
into
to
the
be
natural.
very- Yeah, he will have to be very respectful of the spore in the natural. Disrespecting the queen in the main, though. He knows he has enough. But speaking of enough, does RiSky have enough to defend back at home? Namshar definitely seems like he has enough roaches here, and another Nidus will pop in. RiSky is going to lose so many drones if he doesn't clean this up, or even after this is done. I think RiSky is just going to be all in.
Yeah.
He does have a
RiSky-
decent... Yeah?
I mean, RiSky's going to have to risk it all, pun intended.
He does have a pretty good cloud of Mutalisks. So even if he is forced to all in,
And he does have a
might not be
decent
the end
amount of
it.
workers. He's only down like what? Said
He's only down
16,
about
17 workers.
Oh no. I mean, at this stage of the game, when you're also down a base in
Yeah.
a CVZ, it's a gray area at the very least. Oh my god, Namshar, calm down.
I like how you said, yeah, there's always this one person that we have to tell to.
Yeah, there's always one. Sometimes there's two. And this is pulling RiSky's forces all the way back, as even more drones are just being annihilated. Things are looking less and less good on the economic front for RiSky. These roaches will burrow. All right, there we go. And Tunneling Claws is also on the way. So Namshar might just make it out of here alive with these roaches. Or might just stay alive.
And it's damage control here for RiSky. I don't think he can do anything. It's going to be the beginning of the end here for the Z United Kingdom's last hope here.
I do think that it might be just beginning of the end. Another Nidus is getting denied, but another base of RiSky is being pressured. And while RiSky did have a really good cloud of Mutalisks before, Namshar is just ramping up his production. Hydralisk already on the way, getting his Lurker Den as well. And just so many drones have died this game. 53 in total for RiSky, 7 for Namshar. Only 7 for Namshar, I should say. But, you know, that's 16 total. Quick math.
It's another Nidus.
That's another Nidus. This time up
oh
in
my
north.
god.
RiSky does sniff this out, though. But these borrowed roaches... The Overseer isn't here yet. But it will eventually find the roaches. There we go. But I think Namshar, he's just trying to apply pressure on RiSky, just not trying to let him breathe. Namshar he's comfortable behind this. As you said, he's getting his tech up. He's already getting his fourth base. 4th base at 11 minutes, who'd have thought? And that infestation pit being thrown down.
Sneaky
RiSky
roaches.
is not. Yeah, RiSky is not willing to just give up his tournament life just yet. But it does look a little bit pessimistic.
All right, try and pick up units, but I don't think we're gonna be in this game for too much longer.
The Spire has been rebuilt, though.
Is it going to be enough?
Warren and a Hydralisk Den as well. RiSky is very, very starved, but he is throwing everything he can at it. He is trying to tech up as aggressively as possible, and I think if Namshar gives him enough time, I think RiSky will be able to turn this game straight around.
Yeah, but does Namshar give him that time? That's two Hydralisk Dens. He really wants to get those upgrades.
It's Hydralisk Den, and that's an Roach Warren, and that's another Hydra. Yeah, I mean,
hey, if one goes down, at least
if you're behind in upgrades, you may as well. That's one way to catch up. These Mutalisk once again going to be looking to be threatening. And behind enemy lines, Namshar is throwing down another Nidus. And that's the Hive. If that Hive is gone, that's a lot of the hopes of Namshar. Or not Namshar, sorry. That's the hopes of RiSky.
Yeah.
It's looking more and more pessimistic.
Lurker's going to be burrowing in. And that's going to be it. GG. Namshar is going to advance.
Oh, the Great White North was able to grab it again. What a series to end on, I gotta say, Quirky. What a ZvZ.
Yeah. What a ZvZ. It might be your least favorite matchup, but goddamn, that was a really good series.
It's not, though. And with that, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a look at the bracket.
I think this might be our last series of the day.
I think so. Just gonna have another look-see. So we will update you shortly when we do get back, but it does look like that might be the last of the evening for us anyway. Stay tuned, and we will have more news once we come back from the break.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So we have got confirmation that was our last series for this bracket. But yeah, interesting games overall today. Glad we got to cast some bracket series. Marsman especially.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really
I'm glad that we were able to see what he's capable of.
But in case of that, thank you everybody for tuning in for the fair bracket. We'll hopefully be back in about an hour and 40 minutes. I think that's when the last bracket 4 starts. But it won't be Yaku taking you through it. It will be Steel Mold and Yoda Slim. So that will be very...
I think that's going to be the debut of them casting together.
It is.
Oh, that's going to be juicy. So stay tuned for that. I know I'm going to be watching that. And if nothing else, where can we find you, Quirky?
You can find me on twitch.tv/QuirkyCast or Twitter at twitter.com/QuirkyCast. Okay, where can we find you?
Twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1, Twitter.com at Empore Yakuzaku. You can also find me on our Discord, !Discord. In chat, hit me up there if you need narration. Buy my shirts. Thank you once again to Kuro for the production of the evening, as well as being our observer. What else? That's twitter.com at 16squads, twitch.tv /16squad Senseki. It's possible that I reversed them, but yeah, I don't think I have. stay tuned because Kuro will still be on production for that bracket.
Send her your energy.
Send her your turmeric. And stay tuned as well, as we will be finding someone to raid very, very shortly.
Probably one of DLC stream. We'll find out.
Yep. Catch you on the next one.